Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time, we're going to keep it short and simple, and I'm going to show you the changes made to PvP and the PvP system in the Burning Crusade. As you guys know, this expansion brought some revolutionary PvP changes to the game, most notably the arena system. However, in addition to that, we get new stats, new titles, an entirely new honor system and arena point system, and of course a new battleground. So in this video, we're going to briefly go over those and some other PvP changes. This is not a clash related video or a guide for arena, BGs, or any of that, but rather a video to just show those of you what changed in PvP from Classic to TBC and what PvP is also like at level 70 in the Burning Crusade. Starting with World PvP. Unlike Classic, where World PvP can be massive groups of 1 million people PvPing their hearts out, TBC adds something that more or less hinders the ability to World PvP, and that's flying mounts. There is an eternal debate on whether or not the additions of flying mounts ruin World PvP. I personally think it for sure dampened it. That's not to say there won't be massive World PvP. I'm sure there will be plenty of organized PvP events, and of course before everyone gets flying mounts where you can't run. And don't forget about the world bosses. The world boss competition will be more or less the same as it was in Classic. Everyone massively fighting to down the world bosses and get that juicy loot. But other than that, World PvP is scarcely seen, even on the populated private servers. Some people like the change, some don't. I personally like being able to get on my flying mount and zoom away if I don't feel like fighting. And of course, if someone really makes you mad, you can just drop down off your flying mount and nuke them and fly right back away. As for a little note on the flying mounts, it doesn't have to do this video, just kind of be careful because if you don't, you can do this in a few different places. Next up, Battlegrounds. I won't dive too deep into Battlegrounds because it's more or less the same as Classic with the addition of a new one called Eye of the Storm. This is a lovely BG that adds a new game type to the BG world. It's got 4 bases that teams must capture. Not only that, but the best part, at least in my opinion, is the middle, where you can find a flag and usually both teams just team fighting for it. It's the absolute best part. Priests can mind control the enemy off the cliff and onto their death. It's hilarious. Oh, and another lovely thing added in Battlegrounds, you can see how much damage everyone is doing. Okay, enough about the small things. Let's move on to what everybody wants to know about Arena. Arenas are instance areas in which teams compete against each other in a death match, with the object to, well, destroy the other team. No items or consumables are allowed in the arena outside of your class abilities. Example, Warlocks can use and make Hellstones for him and the party members. There are other items and consumes that you can purchase and use in the arena that are specifically for the arena, but I won't delve into all those right now. You must purchase an arena team charter from King Dawn, who's located in Nagrand by the Ring of Trials, to make a team. You can choose 2v2, 3v3, or 5v5, and arena matches are available in rated mode or skirmish, which is unrated. Winning or losing rated matches will adjust your personal rating of the team. The higher rating your team is, the more arena points you get when the week resets. Side note about the arena points, you get the least amount on reset doing 2s, more points if you do 3s, and the most points if you do 5s. Which leads me to the next topic, PvP gear. Arguably the best improvement to the game. Gone are the days of mindlessly and endlessly grinding ranks for PvP. Now you just simply spam BGs for your PvP offset. Bracers, belts, rings, trinkets, etc. These pieces will cost honor and marks. Marks are a currency you use in addition with your arena points to purchase PvP gear. You get marks of each BG while doing those exact battlegrounds. For example, if it says you need 40 marks of Arathi Basin, guess what? Go live inside of AB until you get your 40 marks. A note about the marks. You get 3 per win and 1 per loss. There are also daily quests that give bonus honor and arena points, as well as one of them requiring that you turn in 1 of each mark for a decent chunk of honor. The PvP gear vendors for offsets are located in Stormwind and Orgrimmar. A side note about your starter PvP gear, as a fresh 70, you're in questing gear and you'll find yourself getting beat down by everyone else in PvP gear simply because you do not have said gear. That's an easy fix. Depending on what patch Blizzard decides, if it's earlier than a 2.4 content patch, you will be able to grind honor and marks for your first PvP blue set. However, if it's after the 2.4 content patch, then you'll actually be able to conveniently fly to the following 5 quartermasters for a very cheap and equally statted piece of blue gear. One from each of these vendors: Lower City, Shatar, Cenarian, Thrall if your Horde or Alliance Honor Hold, and Keepers of Time. Culminating at 5 pieces: head, shoulders, chest, gloves, and pants. And then you'll be able to actually put up a fight, and more importantly, survive. Note, you must be honored with the rep for each faction to purchase it. Honored is very, very easy to obtain, and you will most likely have it from questing during your leveling. Meanwhile, on the arena side, just keep grinding away with your arena team for arena points to purchase the most powerful season gear. You get arena points by completing 10 games per reset. Win or loss, it doesn't matter, as long as you get 10 games in. However, remember what I said earlier, you get more points the higher your team rating is. So, get to grinding. The arena gear vendor is located in Netherstorm at a town called Area 52. There are 4 total seasons in TBC. Each season correlates to which raid tier the game is currently on. Season 1 items being roughly equivalent to Tier 4, Season 2 to Tier 5, Season 3 to Tier 6, and the Season 4 to Tier 6.5, or Sunwell. Except for the obvious fact that tier gear is designed to kill mobs and PvE content, while PvP gear is designed to kill other players and offer high survivability. Many players have full PvE and PvP sets and switch depending on the content. Also, generally after the new season begins, the previous season's gear's price is reduced, and for really old seasons, you can even get it with honor instead. As for the new stats you want to keep an eye out in TBC, they are resilience, armor penetration, spell penetration, and haste. Being hit cap is still important, however you don't need that much, with most classes only needing 2 to 3%, which is really easy to get. Refer to a class guide to see exactly how much, because I'm unsure. As for resilience, this is your main PvP stat, and it should be on most, if not all of your gear. It reduces periodic damage and the chance that you are critically hit, as well as reduces the effect of mana drains and the damage of critical strikes. As you can see, it's really good. You can find resilience on pretty much every single piece of PvP gear in the game. Whether that's PvP offsets you can buy with honor, or the arena gear you buy with arena points, resilience will be your best friend, and you should be stacking it as soon as you can. Haste does as you think it does, speeds up your cast, your swings, and GCDs. It's not available on much until Season 3 or 4, but once it is, it's quite valuable for certain classes, as well as Armor Pen, which does exactly what it sounds like, penetrates the enemy's armor, thus making you do more damage. This is disproportionately strong versus lower armor targets. Also, not much of it available until Season 3 or 4. Spell Pen acts almost the same way, but instead your spells simply ignore the equivalent amount of resistance. Alright guys, that's it for this one. I just wanted to keep it short and simple because I've been asked a lot what the PvP changes are in TBC. Well, here you go. Now you know. As always guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. I'm going on a PvP tyrant on my videos, so if you guys would like a specific PvP video done, please say so in the comments. Much love my guys, and thanks again for all the support. Again, as I cannot keep saying that enough, please follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/CrixGaming. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're here, okay? Peace, my guys.